Welcome back. For the love of baby boomers, this is your host, Dolores Clivert, and we're here with Anu talking about protection. And right now, she's getting ready to dive into the insurance industry and what she thinks they have to offer, or what she has to offer the baby boomers. Please welcome back. Talk to us.
Thank you. Thank you so much again. I'm so grateful. I'm having such an incredible time. So anytime you talk about what you love, especially what everybody needs, not everybody's going to want to buy a house or qualify for a house, cars, things like that. As I said, your life is your asset. And you think about this. I want you ladies to think about this. I want y'all out there to think about this. If something was to happen to you, who would suffer most from you not being able to do? For example, I believe I am the one for my family. I do school fees, look after the elderly, and that's why I'm an asset, right? And that's why I like to take care of myself, because I know if something happens to me, who would suffer the most?
Right.
But that's also why I have life insurance. I didn't know this stuff. I did not know it. I was in the military, a registered nurse, and nobody ever talked to me about the value of life insurance.
Okay.
So today, as Ms. Dolores also asked me some questions, I really want you guys to understand that life insurance saves your life, right? There are 4 financial crises: savings, proper protection, living benefits, and also just retirement. So for the boomers out there who are active, lively, if it was up to you, would you really be working, or would you be out there living your life?
Live your life.
Yeah.
Oh, shake it, Michelle.
She's shaking it too. But the reality is a lot of boomers are either having to take care of their children, because
Absolutely. I hear a lot of that, and that's no joke.
It isn't. Like I said, as a registered nurse, I see many boomers sitting at the side, at the hospital bedside of their children. But you think to yourself, like, if somebody had really educated me on the importance of life insurance, and I appreciate you being transparent, Ms. Dolores, by saying, shoot, that light bill came, and guess what? That was the first thing you cut off. Not knowing if you were to get too sick or die too soon, and then what? Chicken dinners can only go so far.
Right.
So I want y'all to think about that. What is life insurance? It's not a dirty word. It's something that can save your life. But also, I think if people really understood the purposes of life insurance, they would say, I didn't know life insurance did that. It's not just to bury you. It's not just for doing this or doing that, but there's so many different ways that life insurance can help you.
Enhance your life.
Absolutely. So personally, like I said, I'm a licensed financial professional through a Transamerica company. Now, how many of you have heard of Transamerica?
I have.
Yes.
Yes.
So how many of you get paperwork from Transamerica, that mail that comes and you junk it, not knowing that's the very thing you need?
Okay.
And Transamerica houses 2 of our flagship products. But specifically for boomers, it's not too late for you to get a living benefits policy.
It's not too late.
It's not. Life insurance is
Hit a nerve on you. Say it again. It's not too late
for you to get life insurance. Do you know there are over 100 million people in America irresponsible people without life insurance? Why? Because they're not educated. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, you have a crusaders of us, a bunch of us who are ready to educate you.
Now, I bet you they are educated in that what's that way of getting money when you need it real quick? And
like those cash advance places?
No, but they ask people for money to donate money. I forget what it is. It won't come to me. But I bet you they know how to set that up and ask for money to bury their loved ones.
I know what you're talking about. That's how deep I've forgotten about it. But it's GoFundMe.
GoFundMe. Yes.
GoFundMe.
So many people have
Yes.
to do that because they don't have any other way.
They don't. But you know what? I'm glad you brought that up because us beautiful people, we don't. That's because we don't consider ourselves an asset. But the wonderful people, they have that stuff on lock. Because think about it. Life insurance has been around for thousands of years, right?
In different aspects, yes.
Right. And that is the oldest form of financial stability. And our counterparts knew that. And that's how they leave on legacies, right? So I just wanted to touch on, like I said, I'm going to hit that nerve, Miss Dolores,
Okay.
because I care about the boomers.
All right.
I care about, the population. This is something that's near and dear to me, first of all, because I don't have it in my country. I don't.
Okay.
We don't have life insurance.
Really?
We don't have what do you call that? The financial aids. No,
yes.
we don't have that stuff.
Oh, okay.
So this is why I'm coming to you, an immigrant. Imagine us immigrants who come here and we're like, wait a minute. All you need is a social, right? Life insurance is based on your health, your driving record, your health history.
Right.
And that's why it's important for you also to take care of yourself. Boomers right now are living longer.
They are,
Right?
yes.
Ms.
absolutely.
Dolores, I just
Living
met you coming
longer.
from the gym. Right.
Yeah, I'm here from the gym. That's
Right,
right. I'm
right.
trying to stay strong.
You should see her shirt. I love it. It says stay strong. And I'm
That's
so
right.
proud of you for saying, Anu, talk to me, help me out. But what about those siblings you have? Aunties, uncles, parents. When they pass away, are you going to deplete all your savings in trying, to bury them properly?
Right.
But I really want y'all to know that life insurance can help you, number one, create living benefits. Again, like I said, what happens if you get too sick?
Right.
The number one cause of bankruptcy is critical illness. Not everybody
That'll
dies.
take your money, the medication, the hospital
Exactly.
bills, the therapy bills. Our insurance covers so much.
Right. So that's your health insurance. But when you have life insurance, that's money that can go in your pocket.
Yeah.
Right. It just takes a few minutes to sit down and find out what's most important to you. So as a boomer right now, what is most important to you financially? But also with your life. Secondly, what about supplemental income for retirement? How many boomers cannot retire right now? And if you're
Too many.
working, that job that you're working right now, how is that going to leave a legacy for your family? Is it going to sustain you? Like I said, I'm grateful to the boomers. You guys are showing us how to live, right? But you think about your children. God forbid something happened to your child. Is your house mortgage enough to offset any crisis that comes up? It's not. It's not. Yeah. Thirdly, what about educational expenses? I have one of my crusaders, and she said, right now, I don't know what the dad is doing, but I want my grandson, even me, I want my grandson to know that grandma loves you. These kids are very smart. What about your part in creating that legacy and putting away money for their education?
Right.
Life insurance does that, Miss Dolores.
Okay.
It does.
Boomers, do you hear this? Is she hitting a nerve?
Yes.
Okay.
But also paying final expenses. Do you have your house in order?
All right.
We talk about it, we laugh, we want to, hey, oh. But what happens if A ends up boom?
Oh my God.
Right. And it's like,
Boing on the floor.
Right. And you're done. Either you live or you pass away. People pass away on the pulpit. But then what happens when somebody passes away? They're like, I hope they have their house in order.
Yeah.
But we help you with final expenses. Sit down and say, look, you can still, but make sure at least you have your house in order.
Exactly.
Think about it. Us people, why does it take so long for us to have a funeral?
Yeah, sometimes because they don't have it, and they will not bury you or do anything until you pay the bill. And that's why they do GoFundMe.
Yes. Did you say storage?
Cold
Michelle?
storage.
Oh my gosh. And I love it because the boomer generation probably says, well, the undertaker is going to come in, but it costs. And some people say, well, I just want to be cremated. That still costs.
It costs. It costs to be cremated. Yeah, and then you can't take the ashes and do what you used to do with them.
What was that?
Go to the beach and whatever, or the boat.
Sprinkle them.
And
Right.
Sprinkle them. Now they charge for that too.
Right.
No, it's just against the law. They don't charge
Lord.
for that. But yeah.
You know, what about paying federal taxes? We also help you. Yes, boomers who are working, or if you have money that's stored away. What if you have $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 just sitting out there? Do you want it to be lost? We can help you roll that over into an annuity or a strategy where that money can keep paying for your life.
Financial strength, yeah, with what you
Yes.
do have. Yeah, not keep it under the mattress, okay? All right.
Lord.
Old school. I remember old school listening to those mattresses stories. Oh, yeah.
Do people still do that?
I think so. I
Yeah.
would say so. Yeah. I
Put
think
money in
people
there,
put money
either
under the mattress.
The one I heard of before.
Oh, here
Lord,
we go. The
gee.
engineer, Michelle, with a hand up. She's like, I do. We're
But
not going to
that's
tell the
not
people where you
safe.
live.
Right. But you know,
I got a bipolar dog.
He might get to the green before somebody else.
but also you think about it. I've heard people putting their money in curtains.
Really?
Yeah, and sew it up.
Dag, when I go to the Goodwill, I'm going to start looking.
You might find
looking
some.
for pockets.
You might find some. But what if you say, Anu, I hear everything you're saying. It sounds good and I'm good. But what about you have a charity, battered women, adoption, all of that. What if you want to give your money away to a charitable contribution? Life insurance can help you do that. Because the thing about life insurance is your money's not taxed and you have control.
And, some people don't have somebody to leave their money to.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm here. You can leave it to me.
Okay.
or Mr. Beasley. Oh, Mr. Beasley.
So we are down now to about 4 minutes. Okay. And this has been real. It's been good. I would like you to compress it now. Please tell us how you want us to get in touch with you.
Okay.
Let's wrap it up. All
Awesome.
right.
As I wrap it up, I do want you guys to leave you with this. Any information you heard today, who do you know who could benefit from it? And like I said, we're looking for crusaders. If you're that person who says, Anu, I want to learn more. Also, I want to be educated. Again, my name is Anu, 757-715-3693. I'm right here in Richmond. That's a Virginia Beach or Chesapeake number, but we can Zoom. Right? I can come to your home.
And so you could be in New York.
Right.
You could be in Canada.
Exactly.
But Zoom.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Let's
right.
get with the people, Zoom.
Okay, all right.
And it doesn't cost anything. Why? Because this is so valuable. I want to see boomers do what they love to do. So I want you to think about these questions real quick. How well do you understand financial matters? That's number one. 2, how in control do you feel around your finances? 3, how prepared are you if your income was interrupted? Come on, y'all. How many times have we had our income interrupted? Even now, people are being offered early retirement, right? Or what if you get too sick again? How prepared are you? How confident are you about managing your finances? Don't fail to plan. I'm here reaching out to you. And like I said, there's so many of us out there that care about what happens to you next, right? So you can reach me by email as well, but I prefer for you to text me, 757-715-3693. Trust me, I have so much more to tell you about life insurance. Life insurance saves, and it's something that we all need.
Thank you, Anu. I think you hit a nerve today, and I want to say thank you for the love of baby boomers. It's been real. I'm your host, Dolores Clivert, and I look forward to having another show with another awesome guest. Until later, for the love of baby boomers.